Back here, the Delta receiving a lot of rain lately, especially over the weekend. Delta News reporter Ashley Renee tells us about the impact to crops.
Within the last week, a couple of low-pressure systems moved through the Delta. The largest amount of rainfall occurred from the storms during Easter weekend. Now that cropland is saturated in many places in the Delta, how does that affect farmers? A local researcher at the Delta Extension Center in Stoneville discusses the impact.
Luckily, I have not heard reports yet of a lot of crops going completely underwater, which is a good thing. And then also our crops that are planted, most of them are young. Most of them will recover and come out of that with very few yield impacts or negative effects on yield.
The problem is some crops have not been planted yet, and it'll take a while for the soil to dry out enough for the farmers to get to the field.
So yes, with the rain and the flooding, that is delaying us in planting. Some we can't get in the field and plant, so with a crop, for instance, with corn, that generally we would like to be finished planting corn by now.
While saturated soil is affecting corn being planted, the Mississippi River level is not expected to add to flooding issues.
Once we get to the 1st of May, things look pretty good. It's tailing off, but you never know. You might have a lot of rainfall in May that might bump back up again. But the next few weeks, look pretty promising. 42 feet at Rainfall, that's still 6 feet below flood stage. So no worries on the river at all right now at this point.
Although we had some flooding concerns over the last couple of days with the higher rainfall amounts, these ducks had no worries at all. As of now, it looks like we'll thankfully have a mostly dry week. This is Ashley Renee reporting for the Delta News.